welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Elite Dangerous, to my channel. 400 subscribers, no less. Expect a little bonus video of me waffling shortly. But now, let's have a look at something for us new players. Now, I'm in the middle of doing my Sol series, so I am in Mercury, in the Sol system. Hello, Sol. Good morning. How are you doing? So I'm in Sol, the center of the known universe. That's not true, but for us humans, it is. What I want to talk to you about is community goals. So for a new player, community goals used to be really very, very useful, but for ages they haven't been around. Almost the whole of this year, probably. I can't remember. But we have had two recently. We had one last week, which I didn't get involved in, and we have this one this week. Look at the state. If that's Harold Duval, then holy sweet sticks, he should be drinking White Russians. Let's have a look at this community goal. So they're found in your missions board, and it says one elsewhere, which is fine. Now this one is centered on the Baal system down in Empire Space, which we will have a look. But let's have a look at what it's saying. So what it's saying is the economic initiative here at the top is saying earn rewards by delivering rare goods. So you need to go to these different systems and buy rare goods that they have in their commodities market. Now what they show up as yellow goods in the commodities market, you really cannot miss them. However, you can only, there are limited numbers of these goods. It's not like you can go there with a Type 9 heavy and fill up 750 of Lavian brandy. It's not going to happen. There'll probably be about 15 to 20 of them there. That's all you get. The interesting thing about rare goods is that the price that you sell them at increases the further you get away from the independent system that you bought them in. So the further you get away from Lav or Levi, with the Lavian brandy, the more money you will sell them whenever you sell them. That's all it goes on. It goes on the actual light year distance from the system you bought them in to where you sell them. But let's have a read through. You can see, I'll just take you through what this screen is telling you. It's telling you at the minute we're just over tier 1. The whole community who's playing Elite Dangerous is just over tier 1. So they're in tier 1. I'm about to pop into tier 2. And I think the reason for this is, hopefully Frontier would have remembered, obviously it's their game, that the numbers of these are limited. So you can't have billions of tons of them collected, which usually happens in one of these. As you can see, the global progress there in the bottom, it says 667, so 667,000 tons, sorry. Usually this is in the billions. It is just off the charts when it's something like computer components or superconductors, something like that. Anyway, so this will rank up as people keep going, and it will run. It started on Thursday, it's now Sunday, and it will run until Thursday or Wednesday night, whatever. And we'll see how high up we get. But let's read what's going on. The Imperial Palace will host a memorial ceremony to honor Harold Duval, for which rare commodities have been requested before Thursday, the 1st of October. Nagandadari fire opals, Esesuku caviar, Lavian brandy, and Kamitra cigars should be delivered to Oterma Station in the Baal system, where the White Templars will transport them to capital after security vetting. Commanders of the Pilots Federation will be assigned an Akanar permit, the Akanar system permit, alongside financial rewards. So the money rewards are below, I'll show you. And the Guatemala Corporation will apply a discount of up to 25% for all ship purchases, which is quite significant. So there you go. It started on Thursday and it finishes on Thursday. So people who are running interference are people who are allied to the Federation, and they will want to get in and muck around with what you're doing. But if you're worried about that and you're a new player, then just play in solo, and that will never happen. So I wouldn't worry about that whatsoever. Okay, that phone's going off. I'm telling you, that phone is going out the window. So the financial rewards here don't look all that great, but it's because we're on tier 1. As this tier level goes up, these rewards will go up. If, for example, we get up to tier 5, I would imagine even if you deliver anything, so you'll become top 100 if you deliver any one, as long as you deliver one, I reckon this will be probably 1 million credits. This will be something like 10 or 15. So you can make a lot of money. Okay, so I'm going to sign up. I'm not going to do this on the video because, well, I'll show you why. There are a couple of reasons why. So anyway, the point is, you get a discount on Imperial ships. So the Imperial Courier, the Imperial Eagle, the Imperial Clipper, and the Imperial Cutter. That might go up to 25% depending on how well we do. You'll get a load of money, and you will get the Achenar system permit. Now, I'll link a description for the Achenar permit. It should pop up there, so you can have a look at what the Achenar permit gives you. And I'll let you decide whether it's worth it. Now, Achenar is the Empire's capital system. That is the center of the Empire. And that's why it's permit locked. It's usually permit locked until you reach a certain Empire ranking. I think it's Squire, maybe. It's not particularly high, but it's high enough that it's quite a grind to get to. Anyway, let's look at the map, shall we? I'll sign up, and I'll show you where Baal is. In fact, we can probably see it on the map. It usually says look on the map, but it's not saying to do that. So let's have a look at the map. Galaxy map. See this voice attack? It is working beautifully. Now, why we're pointing to L82PP Perswiswis, who knows? But let's zoom out a bit. This is the start area where you may well be. Let's get out. The map on the PC is so much better than not. You can see where we've got to go. It's down there. If I click down there, it looks quite far, and it is, but it's not actually that far. So all of this blue, you can see the way that the map, the sort of bubble works is the Empire is sort of below on the Z-axis, if you like. They're underneath everything, and as you come up, it sort of changes a little independent buffer, and then you have more Federation, and then as you come further up, it gets to Alliance, and then Independent, and that's sort of how it works with regards to all of the different systems. But you can see where we are, Sol, right in the middle here. We've got to go all the way down there. Now, I can tell you in my ship at the minute, it's about, well, how far did it say it was? Baal, how far were you? 163 light years. My jump distance is about 20 odd, so it's only going to take about 10 jumps. It's not a huge amount to get there, but you have to go and pick up your bits first, obviously. Okay, so let's look and see where these things are. So let's go into the second tab up here and search. Now, you've got to know what these system names are called as well. So the first one is easy. It's Lavi and Brandy. So the system is Lav. I call it Lave. Why people call it Lav, I don't know. It's Lave. It's always been Lave. Forever. It's Lave. Now, where is it? It's over here. Next to Riort. Now, if anybody knows the original game, these were all of the original systems in the game. So it is 114 light years away. So from where I am, I've got to get there first, which is no biggie, okay? And then I've got to get from there down to Baal, okay? So you just got to work out how far you've got to go to do these things, okay? What's the next one? Nugandan Dari Opals. Now, I'll tell you for nothing, you won't find any systems like that, because that's not what the system's called. The system's called, why won't it let me? Okay, the system is called Nugandan. Nugandan. And it is all the way down there, 156 light years away. So you would have to get down there first. And then actually, it's not too much of a trip to Baal, because you're just coming straight across. That might not be a bad choice. And I've never been to Nagandan, so I might go down there. That seems interesting. 156 down to Nagandan. Next one, we have Esu Seku, which is way over the other way. So pretty much you're going to count this one out, because you've got to go 113 light years that way, and then you've got to come all the way back and down to Baal. So I would just rule S. That's the furthest away, in my opinion. I'm not even looking at that. But Kamitra, where is Kamitra? So Kamitra is down there, really far down. But then again, it would be pretty close to Baal. In fact, let's get there, plot the course, so we can see where it is. Down there like that, and then back up to Baal. Actually, if we spin around, well, it's not so bad. But that's not the one I'm going to go for. From where I am, in Sol, I'm going to go to Nagand. That's an M. Nagandan. And let's plot my route. Why is it pointing to that? I want to go to Nagandan, please. Dumbo. Okay, cool. So Nagandan, we are going to head down to Nagandan, which is a colony refinery. It doesn't really make any difference. For those of you who've been watching my new player experience video, I recently blew up. So I don't have any money. Close map.
Whatever.
So that's what you've got to do, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to get your stuff. And then you've got to get there. Let's see how many jumps it is. Flipping heck. It's 28 jumps. Okie dokie. Now I'm definitely going to need a fuel scoop for this. So let me just see if I have one already on the ship. Because if I don't, I'm in some real pretty shit now, man. There's no point having more cargo capacity. I really do want that fuel scoop, though. I really do want that fuel scoop, though. Am I going to be able to buy it? Can I get one? I can't even get a cheap one. Oh well. Anyway, I'll make my way there, guys. Don't worry about me. I'll sort myself out. But that is what you've got to do. Get into your community goals. They are a surefire way for new players, particularly, to make their monies. And that's where you've got to go. You've got to drop things off at Baal, and you've got to pick them up from Nagandan, Esesuku, Lave, and Kamitra. And I think from Sol, Nagandan, it's not Dari, it's just Nagandan, is the best place. Go there, get some money, enjoy yourselves, and I'll catch you next time. And until that time, spines hold you up.